Can you help poor people without robbing them of their dignity? I write about this in my book, All Are Precious in His Sight. A number of years ago, I was walking from downtown Iquitos to my house for abandoned children on the outskirts of town. About halfway home, I stopped and talked a little while with Senora Munoz. Now, the Senora is a short, dark-skinned Bora Indian with varicose veins. She sat on a three-legged wooden stool under the shade of a huge umbrella, patched at least a dozen places. We chatted for a few minutes and I headed home. I hadn't gone too far when I heard someone call out, "Senor, senor!" I turned. A 10-year-old barefoot girl dressed in rags was running towards me, dragging a snotty-nosed 6-year-old boy with her. When they got up to me, she says, "Senor, my name is Milagrous. This is my brother Alfredo. We were wondering if you would loan us bus fare to our house." I said, "Well, I'm not too sure about that." She says, "We've been walking all day, senor, and we live a long way. Would you please help us?" I said, "Yes, if you do me a favor." She says, "What's that?" I said, "Go down to the corner and buy me some aguaje from the senor." I gave her a 10 sol bill. A couple of minutes later, she came back with a aguaje and 9 1 sol bills. She handed me the bag and then the 9 coins. And I said, "You know, Milagrous, I don't like this after all. I don't like aguaje all that much. Would you like it?" She says, "Oh, yes, senor, see." So I gave her the bag, and she immediately handed it to her little brother. He took out aguaje and chomped down on it. I could tell by the way he was eating that this child had not eaten all day. And so I said, "You know, for helping me out, here is your 1 sol for your bus fare." She took it and she was about to walk away when I said, "Wait a minute now." I said, "But you helped me out, so here's 8 soles more." She looked down her hand at the money, up at me, and the money again, then stuck them in my pocket and tore off down the street, dragging little Alfredo with her. She turned at the corner where Senora Munoz was and entered a poor neighborhood, which was probably where she lived. Senora Munoz gave me a thumbs up. You know, about the question I asked at the beginning of this video, can you help poor people without robbing them of their dignity? The story I just told you illustrates that you definitely can. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you.